Good evening. Do you want to let us know your names for the record, please?
So I'm Brian Vincent.
Andy Vincent.
Okay.
Are you related?
Yeah. So we're here for to do the site plan review for the 82 Railroad Street, map number 019.0, lot number 0063.0, deed book 836, deed page 178. Our counterpart is going to be buying the building, which is Highland Capital Realty Corp., and then we'll be renting the building under Commonwealth Cultivation. We're not planning on doing any exterior renovations. It's all going to be interior. There is going to be a security system outside. We feel that there's ample parking on either side, as there's municipal parking spots or parking lots on either side. As far as doing any other renovations, we're going to be hiring all local contractors, hiring local for all our employees. State-of-the-art security system. Any of the products we have inside will be secured in pretty much a bank vault. And
yes, if you want us to talk about the impact on the community, so with the host agreement, there's a 3% sales tax. With our projected sales of about $5 million, we anticipate $150,000 in taxes back to the town, as well as an additional $10,000 annually to a nonprofit within the town. We also look to hire approximately 18 new jobs, and in the parking, there's also 5 spaces in front of the building as well.
What hours of operation are you considering?
yeah, we're going to do 10 to 8.
How many days a week?
7 days a week.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yep.
Sunday through Saturday.
Correct.
I'll be honest, I didn't have a chance to drive by the building. And so you said no exterior alterations. Does the state regulation require you treat the window in any?
So there is no windows. We will be replacing the door to just a solid, probably wood or steel door.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I know.
So you wouldn't be able to see in from the outside.
And signage of any sort?
So this is what we haven't really came up with a sign. This is what we're thinking. This is what our logo is right now.
And this is the retail name you'll be operating under? Commonwealth Cultivation?
We might have it set up as a DBA, but
Commonwealth Cultivation will be like the parent company.
Weren't there restrictions in the state code about showing leaves or something?
yeah.
Does that recall?
There may be, I can't remember if it's limited to a marijuana leaf or if it's any leaves whatsoever.
I believe it was some marijuana leaf.
Yeah, it's like
That's just what I mean.
yeah. This is just a 3-pointed.
Well, you guys are like our guinea pigs, so.
We can all do the sign too. We haven't.
But that's going to be through the state, right?
Yeah, I believe the state will be requiring that.
If you use a different name, will you use the same graphic?
Probably pretty similar.
Yeah.
Keep brand recognition.
So with our cultivation business, we have submitted our application through the state with that logo. So if they tell us we can't use it, then we'll just switch it up.
Where's your cultivation?
In Pittsfield.
So you have a cultivation application pending?
Yeah.
Yep.
And where are you at in the state process?
With the cultivation, we're submitted the application. We're waiting for the provisional license, and then pretty much everything that we're doing on 82 Railroad Street is dependent on if we get town approval. Then we move on to do everything for the town, and then we submit our state application.
And you have a host community agreement? You don't? We haven't applied for
So
it?
this is your first time?
This is our first time, yeah. So if we're approved, we'll get a host agreement.
Okay, and then you have to have a public hearing.
Then you do a community outreach.
Is this the usual order?
I know.
This is not the usual order.
There's no prescribed order, neither in our code or in the state regs of who they approach first.
I was under the impression it was we were going to see the host community agreements from the select board. I thought we were going to see the host community agreements from the select board.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that site plan review requires is that copies of all marijuana establishment licenses are submitted at the time of site plan review. But as we learned with the RMD with theory, that's a little chicken or the egg. So I think when you did the theory wellness RMD site plan, you gave an approval, a conditional approval saying, you know, this is good, but you need to show us that state license before you start operations. So that's how you proceed here as well. But in terms of the host agreement, the zoning bylaw doesn't specify when that comes. It doesn't specify when the community outreach meeting happens.
I thought they had to be in place before the application.
Yeah, the application to whom?
The state.
To the state, yes. But vis-a-vis the local approval, it's a little unclear.
Was that something we were able to set the order?
Who?
The town.
The town could set an order.
But we did.
We just figured that we didn't want to go do a community outreach meeting if we weren't going to be approved to the town.
Randy?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the Wild West.
Yes.
And
So we're-
it's actually on my agenda for tomorrow to start coming up with what would be a good process, you know, in what order. But you know, Chris is right. At this point, there are three things that have to happen. There's no prescribed order. When someone calls town hall and says, "I would like to open a retail marijuana facility," nobody really knows who to tell them to see first. I'm hoping by Monday we'll have a better idea.
Okay.
Well, I hope that it would be the host community agreement first, because without that, nothing can happen.
I was going to ask your opinions at Citizen
Well,
Speak. So
not
thank
my
you. Yeah.
sole opinion.
Numbers now.
I mean, we have our normal site plan review. I don't have the.
I don't either. I don't have the
marijuana bylaw.
approved by law. It's just pulling up the most recent one.
What other issues are there in our marijuana bylaw that requires, that addresses site plan review?
Well, I think you'd be looking at the impact of security and lighting. Assuming that there's no change to the exterior other than.
Yeah.
There's going to be one security camera.
Security, lighting, traffic.
So the first thing is, right, this is a retail use in a retail zone. So
Right.
from a zoning standpoint, that aspect.
Right, I mean, I understand, you know, we have to.
I'm just trying to like
Yeah.
order through the process here.
And I think for the applicants too, if they have a host community agreement in place, and and then in our case, it's the same, well, actually, I guess it's not gonna eventually be the same body that grants a special permit, right?
Well, there's no special permit.
Yeah.
There's no special
Right,
permit
it's
required for
retail.
this.
Oh,
So
because this is
it's
retail, I'm sorry.
Site plan.
Oh, okay, that's right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they're not
This is
growing
not
here.
cultivation.
They're only gonna be selling retail.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had as the text, and do you have a clean copy of our?
I do.
So just tell me if I'm reading this wrong, because I'm reading another version, but a site plan pursuant to 10.5 showing details of signage, exterior security measures, lighting, fencing, gates, alarms, etc. That ensure the safety of employees and patrons and protect the premises from theft or other criminal activity. Right? Is
Yes,
that
that's-
anything
that's
else?
approved.
Okay, great. So can you explain a little bit more about the security aspect and any exterior lighting that you're anticipating adding? And are there front and rear doors to this structure?
So I believe there's just going to be one door in the front. It's going to have one small downward facing light with a security camera. And then there will be security cameras on the back and the corners of the building. So you can see a 360-degree view of the building. And then the one entrance is going to have, it's going to be double lock doors with fire and burglar alarms, which goes monitored by 2 companies and goes directly to the police station. When we're open, there's going to be a security guard there. But you have to go into one door, you get your license checked, you go into the retail. Then when you buy, you have to show your license again. 100% of the inside is going to be monitored by video cameras, and the ones we're using is when you go in, it spans the whole interior of the retail, but it'll actually focus on the people in there and follow them around, so you can see what everyone is doing at all times.
Sounds creepy.
Okay. So when we looked at our RMD application a couple of years ago, they provided us a floor plan of what their interior was, just to give a sense of how there was like a foyer area that sounds similar to what you're proposing, where there's a set of double doors that were provided for security. Have you worked anything like that up, and could you bring that to us the next time?
Yeah, we could. We haven't done anything with the design in the interior because we just weren't sure if it's going to get approved. If it gets approved, then we're going to move the next step of designing the interior.
You're in a bit of a chicken and an egg, right? So as Ed pointed out, the process is everyone's still working through the process. And as we said at the outset, it's a retail use in a retail zone. So from a zoning standpoint, that's fine. And our focus is primarily on security, lighting, and alarm systems, and then it would be things like parking, etc. You have your hours of operation. You have 18 jobs. How many people on a shift? And
there's probably gonna be about 5 people per shift.
5 or 6.
5 people per shift. Okay.
And as far as hiring the security guards, we wanted to bring retired police officers or someone that was like ex-military or some kind of help out veterans, or
They have to do background checks.
any employee has to do a Corey background check.
Okay.
We do need a site plan.
An actual plan, right?
An actual site plan, one that actually shows the building that's on there. Because
Yeah.
the site plan that's there is not,
It-
doesn't jive with the aerial.
Do we need
Yeah.
lighting on that?
So what would be really helpful is if you can work with a designer or a surveyor or some sort of professional who can help you put together a plan that shows how people are going to access into the building, where the exit doors are, and what sort of lighting or cameras are going to be affixed where. Are you expecting any sort of steel pull down gate or anything over the door? Or?
No, it's just going to be either a solid metal or wood door.
Okay, all right. And then settle upon what your I guess sign's not our jurisdiction, right? And there's no sidewalk in front of that door, is there?
No, it's just parking.
It's all curb cut. But you don't even have a site plan that shows the actual building on it, as it exists today.
Yeah, I understand your dilemma, what to do first, where to invest in what needs to be done, but in order to do site plan, we actually need a plan that we can look at and then evaluate things like the lighting and security and all those things from a plan. Often people come in with engineer drawings and things like that, but since you're not doing the building.
Well, yeah, 'cause we're just renting the building, so any modifications are all going to be interior.
Yeah.
Minus the one camera in the door.
Yeah, and lighting.
And
there are things, and then I think other things to consider that I would like to know is, there's the parking, but what happens? Where do we put? Where does the town put employees?
I know. That is definitely a question.
Which isn't your problem. It's kind of a generic problem.
It is a site plan issue, though.
Yeah.
It's definitely a site plan issue. Other than that, building is probably in a good location for this retail use. It's you know, sort of, it's separate but not far away, and it's very clearly in the business part of town. So,
I mean, if you're looking for a sense of the board, I mean, I don't have any. I can't see any conditions here that would, you know, that I would offer that would be
But you need a little bit more detail.
onerous, but
you need some detail.
for
So,
site plan review, we need more.
Do you want a security plan?
Yeah, just something that shows lighting, access. Access is crucial. Where garbage cans are gonna go. You know, what else?
you should look at our section 10.5 of our code. That's existing, that's our site plan for the zoning, and it tells you the things that we're looking for, and then in particular, if it's not available online yet, Chris can probably get you a copy of the regulations for our local retail marijuana establishment bylaw. And it has the particular issues around cameras and lighting and fencing and things like that. So any of that should be shown on the plan. That plan should be prepared by a licensed individual. And do you have any other suggestions? Am I forgetting anything?
I mean, if I just looking at site plan review, I mean, the only thing that would that I think affects them is really access, pedestrian safety, vehicular access. That's sort of the rest of it is, you know, scenic headlights, and I mean, they have no control over that. Contamination of groundwater. I mean, so it'd be just like a general idea of how the building is going to be used and how it relates to, you know, its location.
Does your lease include a number of parking spaces that come like with the front of the building?
We're just gonna rent the whole building and all the 5 parking spaces.
And the 5 parking spaces, okay. Can you please look at whether or not there should be a handicap space there near the door? And that there's an accessible route from that space to the door? I am assuming there may be medical users that will visit your facility?
It's strictly recreational, but their medical could come in and
You're not going to
it's
fill
always-
prescriptions though.
You're not, okay.
No.
Okay. And are you pursuing any other retail sites in?
Not at the moment.
I was just curious how your experience has been in other areas. Does Pittsfield have you going through site plan review at all for
Yeah,
cultivation?
Yeah, we did a site plan review, and then a community host agreement, and then we got our, and then we did our community outreach, and then that's all we needed for that.
And so that was the order that you did it in.
It was all within the planning board.
Yes,
One meeting.
site plan review, community outreach, and then host agreement. But they supplied the host agreement.
Yeah.
They had a generic one.
Anything else? Okay, so we're looking for a site plan. Sounds like you are familiar with the site plan process then from your experience in Pittsfield, so that's good. And anything else you want us to recommend?
No.
Nope, okay. Oh, yep, call Chris with questions and a copy of our local code. And then when are you on the agenda to see the select board?
We're not.
We're not, yeah.
I'll meet them in the hallway.
So, yes, Ed is one of our select board members, and
The liaison.
he will help you
So you
with
move
that.
things forward in multiple ways here tonight.
Yes. If you can have your plan prepared, you can probably be on our next meeting agenda, right, which is the 28th?
14 days.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, good luck.